Hello everyone. Today we will continue our journey together to learn programming without coding technology. In our first lesson we learned about the print text component. In the second lesson we learned about the environment features, how to ignore a step, how to do copy paste and search operations. In the third lesson we learned how to get some input from the user, how to save this input inside a variable and then use this variable later in our expressions. Lesson number 4, we learned about using rich comments and adding images to our visual source file. Lesson number 5, we learned about the get character and get characters components. Lesson number 6, we learned how to organize the visual source file as a tree and how to use the quick start component, and we learned about the different types of variables. Lesson number 7, we learned about arithmetic operations and logical operators. We learned about some of them like and or operators. Also, we learned about how to sum numbers or multiply and so on. Today we will start our new lesson. It will be lesson number 8. We will save this lesson inside the same folder PWCT course like this. And today I would like to explain relational operators and how to compare between values. So let us get started. At first I will use the assignment component. I will create a variable called x. This x variable will contain number 10 as a value, and we will have the y variable which will be 20 like that. So using the print component I can print x value, then I can print y value like this, and here I see the output directly because I am using the autorun feature as we explained in our previous lesson. So now I would like to compare between these two variables, and my first question is x equal y? I know that this is not true because x is 10 and y is 20. So let us discover this. I will ask if x equal y, and I am using an expression, and so we get the answer is false. So what if I asked if x equal y minus 10? I know that this is true because 20 minus 10 equal 10. So press again, and we see now the answer is 1. Okay, is x greater than y? I know that this is false because 10 is not greater than 20. Then is y greater than x? I know this is true. Is y greater than or equal to x? I know this is true. Is x less than or equal y? This is true. Is x greater than or equal y? This is false. Is x not equal y? I know now this is true. So we learned about the different operators, the equal operator, the not equal operator, and greater or less, and so on. We can try the less operator like this. Is x less than y? This will be true, but we have to move this like here. So is y less than x? This is false, like this. Now after learning about these operators, we can know how to use them in some real applications. Like I can ask the user to enter some number, and then I can tell him if this number is greater than 10 or not. For example, let us print a message that asks the user to enter a number like this, and we will get this number using the getInput component. And we will convert this input from a string to a number. I will store it in num1 variable like this, and click again. Now I can enter the number here like that. say 1, 2, 3, for example. Okay, I would like to know if this number is greater than 10 or not. So I will use the if statement component like this, and I will ask if n num1 greater than 10. This is a condition which contains relational operators, and the result of this expression will be true or false. If the result is true, what is inside the if statement block will be executed. So I will try this. I can now add here more steps. I will print some text. I will type greater than 10 like this. So we can enter a number and we get greater than 10. But if we run and we enter a small number like 1, it does not say anything. So we learned today about how to use relational operators, how to use a simple if statement to take a decision. We can use else to determine what will be done if the result of this condition is false. So using the else component like this, we can now have something here to be executed like not greater than 10 and say again like this. Now we will enter a number. I will type 1 which is not greater than 10. When I run again and type 1, 2, 3, I get greater than 10. So today we learned something interesting. We learned how to use relational operators, how to compare between values, how to get a number from the user, and use the if statement to take a decision and execute specific commands based on this decision if it's true, or execute another commands if the result of the expression or condition is false. This is enough for now. Thank you very much and goodbye.